When The Big Bang Theory wrapped up after 12 highly successful seasons, fans around the world were left wondering if they would ever get to see more of the brilliant yet socially awkward Sheldon Cooper. Their wish came true when CBS launched Young Sheldon, a delightful prequel that explored Sheldon's early years growing up in East Texas. Created by Chuck Lorre and Stephen Molaro, the series premiered in 2017 and quickly won hearts with its warmth, humor, and depth. Over the years, Young Sheldon has evolved from a simple sitcom into a heartfelt coming-of-age story that blends family drama with intellectual comedy. The premise: a child prodigy in a small town. Set in the late 1980s and early 1990s, Young Sheldon follows 9-year-old Sheldon Cooper as he navigates childhood in the fictional town of Medford, Texas. The show explores how a child genius, with an IQ higher than most professors, fits into a world that doesn't quite understand him. His sharp mind, paired with his innocence and lack of social awareness, creates a mix of hilarity and poignancy. While The Big Bang Theory portrayed Sheldon as eccentric and rigid, Young Sheldon dives deeper into the why. We see how his unique upbringing, religious family, and Southern surroundings shaped the adult scientist fans came to know. Through the lens of humor, the show addresses serious themes: family expectations, isolation, belonging, and the cost of brilliance. Main characters and performances. One of Young Sheldon's strongest elements is its casting. Every actor seems tailor-made for their role, bringing warmth and authenticity to the screen. Sheldon Cooper, Ian Armitage. Ian Armitage's portrayal of young Sheldon is nothing short of extraordinary. His performance captures the intelligence, arrogance, and vulnerability of a genius child trying to fit into a world he can't quite comprehend. From correcting his teachers to challenging societal norms, Ian Sheldon is both funny and deeply human. His sharp delivery mirrors Jim Parsons' iconic adult version while adding layers of youthful innocence. Mary Cooper, Zoe Perry. Zoe Perry, the real-life daughter of Laurie Metcalf, who played older Mary in The Big Bang Theory, perfectly embodies the patient yet fiercely protective mother. Mary is torn between her faith and her son's scientific logic. Her compassion grounds the family and gives the show emotional weight. George Cooper Sr., Lance Barber. George Sr., Sheldon's father, is a football coach and a hardworking man who often struggles to understand his gifted son. Lance Barber brings quiet strength to the role, making George's character more complex than the sometimes negative mentions he received in The Big Bang Theory. His relationship with Sheldon, though strained, becomes one of the show's most moving arcs. Missy Cooper, Regan Revord. Sheldon's twin sister, Missy, is quick-witted, sarcastic, and serves as the perfect comedic counterpart to Sheldon's seriousness. Regan Revord's natural charm and timing make Missy one of the breakout stars. Over the seasons, Missy's storylines have expanded, allowing viewers to see how she copes with being the normal twin in a family focused on Sheldon. Georgie Cooper, Montana Jordan. As Sheldon's older brother, Georgie often feels overshadowed by his younger sibling's genius. However, Montana Jordan's portrayal adds depth and humor, showing Georgie's entrepreneurial spirit and big heart. His journey from a rebellious teen to a responsible adult is one of the show's most satisfying developments. Meemaw, Annie Potts. Connie Tucker, or Meemaw, is the family's feisty and wise grandmother. Annie Potts delivers every line with warmth and wit, making her a fan favorite. Her relationship with Sheldon is endearing. She accepts his quirks without judgment, providing the unconditional love and understanding he sometimes lacks elsewhere. Evolution across the seasons. Young Sheldon started as a light-hearted sitcom, but as the seasons progressed, it matured significantly, much like its characters. Season 1, 2017-2018. The first season introduced viewers to Sheldon's world, balancing his early academic achievements with the family's attempts to lead a normal life. It established the show's signature tone: humorous, heartfelt, and nostalgic. Season 2-3. These seasons focused on Sheldon's experiences in high school and college, exploring his growing independence. Meanwhile, family storylines deepened, especially George and Mary's marriage challenges and Georgie's coming-of-age moments. Season 4-5. As Sheldon begins college at East Texas Tech, the series transitions from pure comedy to emotional storytelling. We witness his growing awareness of relationships and the struggles of adolescence. The show subtly starts foreshadowing George S.R.'s eventual fate, a story long hinted at in The Big Bang Theory. Season 6-7. The later seasons are perhaps the most emotionally powerful. The writing becomes more mature, balancing laughter with heartfelt lessons about loss, love, and growing up. As the Cooper children age, the show evolves from being solely about Sheldon to an ensemble family drama. The 7th and final season beautifully ties the story back to The Big Bang Theory, offering closure and nostalgia for longtime fans. Audience reception and ratings. Since its premiere, Young Sheldon has consistently ranked as one of CBS's top-rated comedies. The pilot episode drew over 17 million viewers, a clear indication of how much affection audiences had for Sheldon Cooper. While many initially tuned in for familiarity, they stayed for the show's emotional depth and relatable storytelling. Critics praised Ian Armitage's performance and the show's shift from laugh-track comedy to cinematic storytelling. Over time, Young Sheldon distinguished itself from The Big Bang Theory, proving it could stand on its own merit. Its IMDb rating has hovered around 7.6/10, while audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes remain strong, with praise for the writing, acting, and character development. The show also built a loyal fan base across all ages. Parents loved the family-centered humor, young viewers related to the struggles of growing up different, and Big Bang fans enjoyed spotting references to Sheldon's future life. Themes that resonate. Beyond humor, Young Sheldon is a story about individuality, family, and resilience. It portrays how intellect can be both a gift and a burden, and how love and understanding bridge even the widest generational and intellectual gaps. The series also highlights faith, science, and morality through the lens of small-town America, showing that genius doesn't grow in isolation, but within the warmth and chaos of family. Legacy of Young Sheldon. With its final season in 2024, Young Sheldon concluded a 7-year journey that added emotional depth to a beloved TV universe. It wasn't just a spin-off. It was a story that gave fans insight into the boy behind the genius. The finale honored both the Cooper family and the adult Sheldon we knew, closing the circle between past and future. The show's legacy lies in its ability to make us laugh, think, and feel all at once. It reminds us that even the most extraordinary minds begin as children, awkward, curious, and yearning for acceptance. In a television landscape full of reboots and sequels, Young Sheldon stood out as a rare prequel that not only lived up to its predecessor, but in many ways surpassed it emotionally. With memorable performances, touching storytelling, and timeless lessons about family and growth, Young Sheldon has earned its place among the greats of modern American television.